Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Jet 2 Jonathan, you feel me? Like, I just wanted to speak on my experience with Uber, driving for Uber and what that's about. Right now, I'm over here walking down Obama and La Brea, you feel me? And to be honest, I was renting with Uber. But first, before I go into all that, I want to say that I was using my own vehicle to drive Uber, and pretty much I was doing 45 hours, barely making anything, because really all them numbers you get, shit goes into gas. You get me? Goes into gas and all the other vehicle maintenance. I mean, I popped tires. They wouldn't put none of that on the tires or anything. They didn't help you. It was like, oh, well, when I called them, no customer service, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much put it all into the vehicle. Ultimately, one long trip, my transmission just completely blew out. You know what I'm saying? My transmission completely blew out. So the cost to fix the transmission was about, $2,700 was the cheapest rate I have found. You know what I mean? Before that, it was like $4,000. And of course, I didn't have that driving Uber, right? You don't have that much money. I didn't have it. So I had to let that car go. Now I rented with Fare, Uber through Fare, and how that system was set up, it was like, oh, well, you rent through Fare and you get, every week you do 90 rides, you get that week free. Pretty much they pay you $185, the rental is $203 a month, and that's just what you get, right? So now I do it. The first week I get the car, maybe let's say Monday 3 p.m., right? Got the car Monday 3 p.m. I drive, I went hard, because when you first get the car, you're like, I gotta go hard, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go hard. So I did all that, did about 117 rides. I was trying to go for 125, because when you get 125, they give you like 240 or something like that at the time, right? So I did 117 rides. I look, and I'm like, where's my 185? So I call them, the dude on the phone, he doesn't know what's really going on. So that's cool. Eventually, after I talked to enough people, they said they prorated my rate or something like that. So they gave me 159. And you know what their excuse was? They said, oh, you didn't get it before Monday 4 a.m. You didn't get it before Monday 4 a.m. I'm like, oh, I didn't get it before Monday 4 a.m. Well, that was nowhere in this whole... There was nowhere in the fine print. I read through all the fine print, none of those things, right? So yeah, okay, I took that, whatever, right? So now I get another week, and mind you, like, of course, while you paying extra bills and you living a life, because I'm also a musician, you trying to live a life and you're trying to do Uber full time to get these rates just to pay your rental for that week. Okay. So I did all that. The second week, I went hard again, because you know what? I'm like, all right, it's do or die time, crunch time, right? So I did 113 rides that week, right? I look, I'm like, where's my money? So of course I let that go, yo. I let it go. And it was crazy because thanks to the Apptrepreneur, right? He had a video, and I actually put a comment down in the video like, yo, I've been doing this and they didn't give me the money that they said they owed me, whatever the case was. And somebody, I forgot his name, but he told me, he said, you know what, you gotta go ahead and get that money. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you gotta go get that money. You can't let them take your money like that. They'll hope you just forget about it. So I said, you know what, let me take his advice, because at the time I really needed the money. Like, my rental was going, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm owing on the rentals, owing on bills, still driving Uber full time though. All right. So I went up there. I went up to the green light station. You know what I'm saying? The Uber green light. And I told him, I'm like, yo, I don't have my money, man. And the young lady's like, all right, well, I put in a complaint. If you don't get your money by Thursday, because she's seen that I did the rides, the necessary rides. So you don't get your money by Thursday, then we'll go ahead and put in another complaint, and then we'll make sure you get your money. So of course, as life goes, I did not get the money by that Thursday. I just kept, hey, what's good, bro? Yeah, man. Hey, this is my guy right here, bro.
What's the deal? Hell yeah, man. Long time,
Hey,
man.
long time, bro. Yeah,
Nice
good to see, nice seeing you too, bro.
I'll meet you up on the Facebook,
All right,
bro.
yeah, please do,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Hey, stay blessed.
Stay
Yeah,
blessed.
you too, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's a homie. So, like I was saying, man. So I go there, and of course I didn't get my money by Thursday, and then I got busy. I'm driving, I'm doing other things, I'm going to work, just all these other things, right? So money still doesn't come. So two weeks later, I go back. I'm like, yo, y'all said you were gonna give me the money by Thursday. The money didn't come. So what's up? The next young lady that was there, she looked at everything. She's like, okay. And she just threw me the money. So that told me a lot. I'm like, damn, they could have thrown me the money in the first place. But nah, they had me jump through hoops and all these things. So of course, over the course of time, like, shit, man, to be driving 90 rides and you're getting done in by Uber, you putting all the money in the gas and all of these things. I stopped driving as much, man. Actually, I can't even lie, I hit a depression. I hit a real depression. It was a low point for me. It was hard for me to get up and drive and do all these things. So I just didn't. Eventually today, as I'm speaking, I'm talking with my fare rental towed. So now I'm carless until further notice. But that's the experience I had with Uber, man. And to be honest, I feel if you're able to drive Uber successfully and you can do this full time and you're paying your bills, paying your house, that's real good for you, man. Like I commend you for that. But I speak on behalf of the drivers because I feel like I grind as hard as the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? I grind as hard. High star rating, all that. Like 4.97, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. And diamond driver, diamond, all of that. And it's a screwy, man, it's shady, you feel me? Just the way they're doing their drivers, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that with Uber, you know what I mean? Like, straight up, I don't rock with that. So it's like, man, if any of y'all have had a similar experience to me, let me know, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. But right now, I'm over here trying to like use my creative faculties to